Hi ladies, coming to you today at an odd time just because I wanted to share a little bit about my feelings about what's been going on with the Healing Boobies community. We had a tough week this week, and we had one member who was lost, and we also have another person who has lost another one of our Healing Boobies members. And it's times like this that we can really get triggered, and of course you're going to be triggered, right? These kinds of things, I mean, that is just the reality of having had breast cancer. And when we have other sisters that we're associated with, that this is part of being in the community. Hold on, my golden retriever is begging to go outside. That's what happens when you do Facebook Live at not in your office, right? But I just wanted to come on because for the people who didn't know those people personally, so this is not meant for you who are friends with the women who gained their wings this week, but for those of you who didn't personally know these women, even though we feel triggered, I want you to take this opportunity to stay grounded and to say, okay, yes, I know that this is part of being in this community of women who've had cancer, but what can I do today, right, to change my frequency from being triggered and being fearful and getting into that spot to change and say, yes, but today I'm healthy, or today I'm fighting successfully, or today, I've been in remission, and I choose today to stand in gratitude for the days that I do have, right? For this moment that I do have. And I think that it's really important for us to take these opportunities and not be triggered and go down a rabbit hole, but rather try to reinvent ourselves in the sense of, I'm not going to do what I've always done when I hear a story of someone who's passed. Instead, I'm going to take that information and say, but I'm still here, and I'm going to make the best of this day. I'm going to really appreciate this opportunity that I have because I woke up this morning. And I think that's something that we all have to try. We all have to try to do that, because it doesn't serve the women who are not with us any by staying in a bad place. And you know what? They probably would have loved to have the opportunity to still be with us today. And so don't waste that moment. Don't waste that moment by getting stuck in a place of grief. And so my heart goes out to all of you who, personally knew these ladies, and I can only imagine what your grief is like right now. But I also wanted to reach out to our ladies who haven't had that personal loss, and to help you move forward. Okay? I hope you all have a beautiful weekend. Go right now and write down 3 things you're grateful for. Just go and don't think it, just write it down. Kirsty's writing and saying it's her 2-year diagnosis tomorrow, and she's been having anxiety over friends I've lost and missing them too. Yeah, I mean, it's normal, right? And cancerversaries for me, I'm coming up on 5 years, which is a big one. It brings it all back, right? It just floods it back. But, that's why I know I sound like a broken record, but, I always have a personal practice every day to get myself out of Funky Town, because I could stay in Funky Town, and I'm sure a lot of you ladies would stay with me. So it's really, it takes work. And you know what, Kirsty, you're supposed to miss them. And of course you're gonna miss them. It's totally normal. But you're here and you're 2 years and it's pretty freaking fabulous. And we're just gonna stand in gratitude that you're at 2 years, right? That's all we can do. We can't go any further than that. Today, we are healthy. Today, we are fighting successfully. Whatever that mantra is that you need, just stay in that. Patricia says, thank you, I needed this today. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I know, when I had read the stories, you know me, I try to use our daily dose of support. Feel free to write in anybody comments. I love having this more of a conversation. Our daily dose of support, when women are looking for feedback on medications or I had this problem or that problem, we try to put it under daily dose of support. But every now and then we need to allow, especially because these ladies were our sisters in our community, the reality. I don't want to hide the reality of what we're going through. Hold on 1 second, live. Now my dogs need to come in. Oh, just one of them needs to come in. The one that needs to come in is a rescue, and she thinks she's a human, and I'm not going to tell her any differently. Actually, that dog is one that would lie on top of me after chemo treatments. Literally lay on top of me. I guess she could smell it on me. And she helped me get through that time. So, does anybody else have any comments or anything they'd like to talk about today? Anything going on? We're here today's a beautiful day here in Long Island. I worked this morning. My son is taking a nap. I love it. He's probably gonna be waking up soon. I probably should have woken him up, but I didn't. Kirsty says, I'm trying to be grateful yet mindful of my sister's partners that I'm still friends with. Yeah, right? It's a delicate line but you don't have to be out there and saying, I'm so grateful I'm at 2 years. Because of course that's going to be a trigger for them too. But you know what? You can just write your own gratitude down. Like, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for being given this opportunity, this 2 years. And you know what? It's something to be celebrated because I know that, the people in our lives who have passed, they don't want us to live, hold a vigil for them forever and ever. They don't want that for us. There's just no way. These were lights, that they're light. You can just tell that one picture of Courtney is just like a beautiful picture. You can feel her light energy. So I'm sure she wouldn't want us all to be triggered as a community. Patricia says, when I read someone passing, I get that pit in my stomach. Glad to hear it's so normal. I get so scared. Yeah, it's true. It's normal. It's normal to feel triggered. It's what are you going to do next? Are you going to stay triggered? Are you going to stay in that low frequency, that low vibration? And what is that going to do? It's going to bring more low vibration stuff into you. Heather says, I've had bad news of close friends and feeling rubbish. Heather, of course, I want to make sure I understand how you're using the word rubbish. I'm not sure how you're using that word. I'm sorry, I am so American. I'm thinking that rubbish means that you haven't felt good from it. And I don't expect you to feel good, right? It's not like I want you to be cold-hearted and you hear a story and you go, that's okay, I have gratitude today. No, it's normal to feel that. I just don't want people to stay there, because when you stay there is when we start to be in alignment with these feeling bad. Thank you, Heather. I'm sorry. That's when you start to bring more lower frequency and lower vibration things in your system. And so it can be as simple as going to get your nails done and get them the color of sunshine, because well, I've never done The Color of Sunshine before, so I decided to do The Color of Sunshine. Just little things like that just change me on a dime, right? They just change it so that I feel better in the moment. Well, I don't want to keep going on and on, but I really love you ladies that have come on to participate in our conversation today. I really, really love it. I love making this more of a conversation, not me just talking at you. But you know, if you ever catch these videos after I always post them, please comment there. I read the comments constantly on those feeds, and I'm here to support you guys, see how I can help you. And oh, you're very welcome, Kirsty and Patricia. And Patricia likes my nails. I love it. I got my toes done too. I could show you my yoga pose right now and show you my toes, but that might just be pushing it a little bit. I haven't stretched out yet today. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. Oh, hold on. Jessica has something. I had a double mastectomy in January and no more treatment. Is it normal to have other things? Well, it's done. I feel like folks think I should be back to normal and I can't. Jessica, do me a favor. Go to healingboobies.com/happy. Put in your name and email address, and you'll start getting, I have a whole video series on how that's totally normal. I thought I was certifiable when my oncologist told me I was good to go. I was like, I should be celebrating, and instead I was like, I'm bald. I'm like so much heavier than I've ever been. I feel like garbage. I'm not happy. I used to be happy, and I thought I was freaking nuts. So, Jessica, totally normal. Don't beat yourself up. Get those videos. They should help you. I also send out Healing Boobies notes, like love notes once a month that also discuss this. And if you guys like these videos, they're all in one place on my YouTube channel, Healing Boobies. If you subscribe to my channel, you'll always get these videos, an alert that I've done a video, just in case sometimes if I'm not active in your Facebook feed. This way you don't miss them. So you can literally watch them all. I have a ton up there now. And so it's just little ways to, feel better. But, I promise you, everybody was like, oh, you must be so happy. You're done with, chemo. Or you're done with this. You must be so happy. I'm like, so happy. Like, I have freaking peach fuzz for hair. No, I'm not happy. I used to have long hair. I used to be 50 pounds lighter. Am I happy I had cancer and I'm over it? Not particularly, thanks anyway. So, yeah, people just don't get it, and that's okay. They don't mean any harm by it, they just don't get it. So we can't have a resentment towards that. We just need to let it go, and these are the kinds of places that we can discuss it. Brenda says, you give me strength, thank you. Oh, Brenda, I'm so happy. I'm so happy this stuff helps. I mean, because it's totally, there goes my second dog again. I can't. Facebook Live, woohoo. Hold on. Okay, both dogs are in now. What does Patricia say? Your voice is soothing. Thanks for bringing us together for support. Oh, I'm glad. Yoga teacher, chiropractor, you better have a soothing voice, right? All right, ladies, well, that'll be all for today. I'll go ahead and upload this to the YouTube channel too. Feel free to subscribe there so that you always get the videos. And it was lovely talking to you ladies today. Thanks for tuning in. And I think when I come onto Facebook Live, it should say, would you like to be notified when I go live? And you can click turn on, and then you'll actually get the subscription, so you'll be notified that I'm live. Doesn't mean that you have to watch, and as I said, I will post these, so you'll always get them. Jessica says, yes, it helps very much. Don't feel as alone. Thank you. You're so not alone. Trust me, sister, we're all in that same. You should feel this way. You don't know how you're gonna, people say things, but they don't know it unless they've been through it. So, totally normal. And you're so, early into this. January to July, we're still early on, so don't beat yourself up. All right, ladies, I will talk to you next time. I'm so glad that I was able to talk to so many of you live. That was so exciting. I like that. It's like we should have our own little, maybe we should have an office hour where I come in at a prescribed time and then we all can hop on and chat. I just had that idea. I kind of like it. Now I just have to try to find a good time for all the different time zones. That would be interesting, but we should try to maybe find a time that would work for all of us. All right, ladies, I will talk to you next time. Have a great day.